The Joe Rogan Experience.
He was going to come out in a certain stance, like a little, you know, his little karate style?
Yeah.
And then he was going to actually do, I don't know what it was, but he was freaking out. And I was just like.
The thing about Marlon is a giant 135.
Yeah.
I mean, Marlon is so big. I don't know how much weight he cuts, but I know that California won't let him fight 135 again. Because California has that rule where you can't hydrate more than, I think it's 10% or 10%.
So you can't blow back up.
You can't blow back up. So he did blow back up in a fight, and California said no more 135 for you. So it's very obvious that he's cutting a tremendous amount of weight.
He's huge.
He's huge.
He's built like a comic book character.
Yeah, he is. So I think that he cut way too much weight, and I think that contributes to his demise in the second round because he couldn't take Henry out.
Henry was locked on with the knees.
Yep.
The knees. I was like, it's 10 knees in a row.
What was ridiculous, and he let him clinch with him like that in a way that you don't do unless you're tired. And I think he compromises himself. I think there's two things going on. One, I think Henry has a force of will that very few human beings could ever possibly understand. I mean, Henry has a self-belief and just a stainless steel will. That motherfucker just puts it on you. And I think Marlon outclassed him in that first round, but I don't think it's sustainable. I don't think he can keep that pace with that dehydration level and with what he's doing to his body to make 135 pounds. I think he cripples
So where does
himself.
the division go now since Henry is out?
Well, here's the problem. If he goes to 145, right? If Marlon goes to 145, then he doesn't maintain the same advantages that he has in cutting all that weight. Then he's the size of these guys. Well, okay, so he goes to 145. Just think about guys like Calvin Kattar that flatline,
can crack.
Flatline you.
Yeah.
And he's tall and long, and that shit is not going to work on him the way it works on those 135-pound guys.